What's one harsh reality about real estate industry that no one talks about? What's the biggest mistake new investors make in Dubai real estate? With everything happening globally, why do investors still choose Dubai over other markets? Welcome everyone. I am your host Abdul Wasim. Today we have a very special guest with us, Mr. Asif Abdul Hameed, the visionary founder of Fairworth Real Estate Brokers in Dubai. He started his journey during one of the toughest time in the market, the 2008 financial crisis, and today, mashallah, he is a well-known name in UAE real estate industry. Sir, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
You started your journey during the 2008 financial crisis. What made you the courage to enter in real estate when the entire market was collapsing?
Uh, Thank you very much for
It's
coming
a
and
pleasure meeting,
inviting.
sir.
To be honest, it was not just a courage, it was also a necessity. I needed to build a career, and I had been watching Dubai transformation since 2005 and 2006. Even during the crisis, I saw construction continuing, new communities launching, and the government backing the market. I decided to bet on the city's resilience rather than wait for perfect timing. That decision taught me that in real estate, those who enter during uncertainty often gain the deepest market understanding.
Sir, if you met your younger self, someone starting from zero in Dubai, what one advice would you give to him?
I would tell him three things, and they are all came from scars I earned along with the way. First, build relationship. These are very important.
Absolutely.
Most of the real estate brokers do not understand what are the relationship with the clients. In 2009, I was chasing transactions. Like everyone, every new broker, they are all chasing to close the transactions. I did not yet understand that in Dubai real estate, your reputation travels faster than your marketing.
Absolutely.
One unhappy client can cost you 10 future referrals. Each referral, you can understand, any of our client who is happy with us, and he refers 10 clients, and each of 10 referring more 10.
Yeah.
So you are multiplying by 10. So I would tell him, treat every client like they will introduce you their entire network. So we don't know each of our client what is his network. So uh, because in the market they often do. Second, learn the regulations deeply. Not just enough to close a deal. RERA rules, escrow laws, off plan framework. I learned some of these reactively after problems arose. When we face the problems, if I started again, I would invest the first 6 months studying the legal landscape uh, as seriously as studying property. Listings, it saves you from penalty corrections later, and build client trust. That is very important.
Yeah,
Build
these things are
if
very
you are
important, sir.
building client trust instantly, you will gain more business and more fame in the market. Once you gain fame, so nobody stops you to earn money and close the more transactions. Third, don't try to do everything. Do not work everywhere. Choose uh, areas,
Yeah, one specific area.
specific areas. Study all of them. Know, learn the project, learn the developer's strategy, the quality of construction, which you can guide your investor or buyer better. So once your buyer is buying any property from you, they know you know about the area, and about the project, about the developer, and about the future of that area.
Yeah.
That is very important.
That is very yes.
Dubai has hundred of communities, but mystery comes from depth, okay, not breadth. I would tell him pick two or three areas, understand fully, learn the size, layouts, completion date, what is the opening price, and what will be the selling price.
Sir, in the beginning, how did you train yourself to understand the real estate market and the investors' mindset?
Uh, to be honest, I did not have a formal real estate background, so I built my own curriculum. And it came from three sources. First, I walked. I know all the buildings, even I know the name of the security guards. And I walked every weekend for the first 2 years. I visited 10 to 15 properties across different areas, not to sell, just to observe. I noted which buildings had better maintenance, which layouts felt spacious uh, versus cramped, which communities had genuine community feel uh, versus just marketing. There is different ways. Few developers they market it a lot, but in reality, on the ground there is nothing. But few developers they build their communities very well. I spoke to security guard facility managers, existing residents. They taught me things no brochure would say. That physical immersion gave me a tactic understanding of the market that data alone cannot provide. Second, I studied transactions like case studies. I collected every newspaper property listings, tracked which unit sold, which stayed in market, at what discount. I built my own simple spreadsheet before CRMs existed. Patterns emerged, seasonal trends, how school calendars affected family moves, which nationalities preferred which areas. This taught me that real estate is not just about property; it's about timing life events. Yes. Third, and most importantly, I listened to people more than I uh, pitched to them. Early on, I would ask clients, "Why are you really moving?" This is unfortunate question. Many people surprised why I'm asking this. The real one, a job change, and I was a child on the way, sending money home. When I understood the life behind the transaction, I could serve them better. Sometimes that means advising them not to buy it. That honesty build trust, and trust build repeat business. Some of the client they trust you, and when they are happy, so you are gaining their trust, and not only their trust. Sometimes they have office in one office 10 to 15 people are working, and you are getting all of them. Yeah, as your client. Yeah. Get referrals. Yeah. Yeah. The market knowledge came from discipline. The pupil mindset came from genuine curiosity. I trained myself by treating every transaction as a lesson, not a sale. So when you have this mindset, you are eager to learn more and more every day. I'm so sure that this answer will be very helpful for the new real estate brokers. Asif, what was the turning point that helped Fairworth Real Estate grow in Dubai? Uh, Fairworth growth was not one dramatic moment. It was a series of deliberate shifts. But if I had to identify the turning point, it was when we stopped trying to be a big agency and decided to be a trusted agency. The first shift, specialization over generalization, around 2015 and 16, Dubai's market was flooded with generalist brokers chasing every lead. We narrowed our focus uh, on luxury residential, off plan investments, and commercial leasing and selling. Specific communities like downtown and Palm, JVC, International City Phase 2, and Dubai Silicon Oasis. We became the team developers called first. The team other agents referred deals to depth created differentiation to second shift. Investing in our people, not just marketing. I had learned from my own early struggles, so we built an internal training culture, not just RERA compliance, but negotiation psychologically, client communication, and market analysis. When our brokers spoke to clients, they sounded like advisors, not the real estate brokers. So our brokers guide the client well. What is the suitable time to invest? Which area is suitable to invest? Client retention and referrals multiplied. The third shift, transparency. During uncertainty, when 2020 pandemic hit, many agencies went quiet or pushed desperate deals. We did the opposite. We published honest market reports and advised our clients to wait when appropriate and stayed visible. That integrity paid off enormously in 2021 and 2022 when the market rebounded. Client remembered who guided them honestly through the dark period. The result was not just growth in transaction numbers, it was growth in reputation. In Dubai, reputation is your only sustainable competitive advantage.
Sir, I wanted to ask, what's one harsh reality about real estate industry that no one talks about?
The harsh reality nobody talks. The industry quietly punishes. This is the most important thing nobody understands. Loyalty and rewards opportunism. The most brokers don't survive the psychological cost of that. Let me explain you. In Dubai, a client you spend 6 months nurturing, showing 40 properties, building trust with. They will often close the deal with another real
Yeah.
estate company. Despite uh, you will know that through the developer or later when somebody tell you that the person he bought the property in that area, and you will be surprised. You work for him 6 months, give him honest advices, honest
Reviews about
reviews, and he bought the property through someone else. Unfortunate. They will often close the deal with another agent who simply undercut your commission by 0.5% or by 1% or promised a faster closing. The client will not tell you, you will find out from the developer or some other colleagues. Ones who survive are the ones who learn to separate service from attachment. You give every client your absolute best, but you don't let one transaction define your worth or your mood. Another layer, the industry glorifies top producers, numbers but nobody talks about the brokers who did everything right, and they have the fully knowledge about the properties, fully knowledge about the areas, the price, and they are not doing any wrong things to sell the property. Still, these people are failed uh, because they could not handle the rejection and the delayed gratification. The month with the zero income, Dubai's market is unforgiving that way.
Yeah.
My 17 years experience taught me that sustainability in this business is not about being the smartest or the hardest worker. It's about emotional resilience, being able to serve someone fully today, even if you know statistically, they might not revert that loyalty. Tomorrow, you do it because it's who you are, not because of a guaranteed return. That's the reality nobody puts on Instagram and other social marketing.
What's the biggest mistake new investors make in Dubai real estate?
The biggest mistake is not picking the wrong area or paying too much. Those can be fixed. The biggest mistakes is buying the story instead of buying the math. New investors arrive in Dubai, attend a glamorous launch. Few developers, they pick them in the luxurious car and take them to the luxurious area of Dubai and showing them the properties which are not the actual properties they are building. The areas the developer is developing is much far than the area they are showing them. Guaranteed at 8% to 8 to 10% rental, and they emotionally commit before they financially verify. They don't ask who is the developer, what is their track record with handover quality and timeline, what is the actual service charges per square feet, and how does it eat into that guaranteed yield. What is the resale liquidity? This is most important. Most of the areas in different cities, you will see the price of the uh, property is lesser than the original price it sold. I have seen investors buy off-plan units in 2014 and 15 based on a brochure and payment plans only, to receive handovers in 2018 and 19 with the finishes that halved the value. In communities with the infrastructure struggling to rent or resale, the story was in the Palm Jumeirah lifestyle at half the price. The reality was a cash trap. The second mistake is not understanding Dubai's cyclical nature. They buy at peak euphoria 2014 to 2021 because everyone around them is buying. The panic sale at the bottom because everyone around them is selling. People, they don't need any property and they're buying, and when they see others are selling, they are starting selling. It is not the real point to buy the property. They treat Dubai like a stock. They can trade daily, not a property market that moves in 3 to 5 year cycles. My role with the new investor is simple. I slow them down. I make them verify every number. I show them comparable rentals, actual service charges, developers, delivery history. This is very important. Sometimes I talk them out of a deal and they come back later with more trust, more capital, and better outcome. In 17 years, the investors who built real wealth here were the boring ones. Nobody wanted to work with them, and I started work with them. They did the math. They bought in downturns. They held through noise. The the ones who chased stories usually became cautionary tales.
Sir, with everything happening globally, why do investors still choose Dubai over other markets?
To be honest, investors don't choose Dubai because of its perfect. It's perfect. Dubai offers zero property tax, zero capital gain tax, zero income tax, on rental yields. And crucially, the government has maintained the policy consistently. This is very important. For decades, not as a temporary incentive. Um, I'm looking from last 2 decades. The, the policies are same. There is no even 1% change in the policies. That predictability is priceless since 2026. Second, physical and economic stability. This is very important. All the investors who invest in Dubai, they are globally. Most of the investors are not living in Dubai, but they invest continuously.
International investors.
Yeah.
Yes.
While other market face aging infrastructure, energy crisis, political gridlock, Dubai continues to execute long-term vision. Uh, this policy is gaining the trust of investors. Third, the residency equation. The Golden Visa program, business-friendly licensing. Anyone can start a business without any hesitation or any risk, and the absence of restrictive foreign ownership. Anybody can, from any nationality, any community, can buy property here, invest or start a business here. Laws means investors are not just buying square footage; they are buying optionally. 2008 financial crisis, 2014 and 16 oil price collapse, 2020 pandemic, 2022 to 23 global rate hikes. Each time the market corrected, restructured, and emerged stronger. I have lived through all of them. I have seen physically this all crisis. Dubai is the answer. I see clients choosing again and again. Whatever the crisis come, the trust of investors in Dubai and Dubai government and Dubai policies is stronger and stronger every day.
Yeah, the UAE opened 2 years residence visa also. Can you please explain our viewers about the
Yeah,
2 years
that
residence
is
visa?
a very good move. That earlier people get a golden visa
Yeah.
upon investing 2 million dirham, but now on the investing of 400,000 dirham, just 400,000 dirham, they can get 2 years
2 years residency visa.
residency
That's
visa.
very great
Not
for the
it is
investors.
not only for the buyers of the property, even for their family.
Yeah.
It is a good move by Dubai
By the
government.
government. What has success changed in Asif personally over the years?
Success changed me in a ways I did not expect when I started. First, I become slower to react. Second, I stopped needing to prove myself in every room. Third, and was the hardest, I learned that success isolates.
Yeah.
Success, when you feel success isolates you, if you let it, when Fairworth grew, I could have stayed in a ivory tower, managing from above. Instead, I forced myself to keep showing properties occasionally, uh, keep handling difficult clients personally, keep remembering what it feels like to start a conversation with a stranger who doesn't know your name.
Mr. Asif, when the cameras turn off and the world stop watching, what do you want your journey of real estate to stand for?
I want my journey to stand for three things, and they have nothing to do with transactions, volume or market share. First, an honest broker can outlast 100 clever ones. Second, that I help people make decisions they didn't regret at 2 a.m. when they are calling most agents and they are not answering their calls, I help them at that time. Third, and most personally, that I left the industry better than I found it for the next generation.
That's great.
At the end, nobody will remember how many units I sold. They will remember whether I made their most stressful decisions easier, and whether the people around me became better because of how I worked. That's what I want this journey to stand up.
Thank you so much for your time, for sharing the experience with us. It was truly, truly inspiring.